What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a great day. Welcome back to Let's Eat. And today we're going to be making some restaurant style carne asada. We're going to go ahead and start off with getting our meat marinade ready. And for this one, you're going to need some skirt steak. Yeah, that's a nice piece there. Look at that. Let's go ahead and trim this up. This has a lot of fat on it, so I'm going to see if I can trim this off. Be careful when you're doing this. Obviously, you don't want to slice your finger off or anything like that. And as I say that, I almost cut myself. I cut myself. Don't do that. Alright, so now that we got our pieces all nice and trimmed up, we're going to go ahead and season them. I have a nice little blend here that I make. It's my little secret blend. I got garlic salt, a little bit of paprika, some cumin, some oregano, a little bit of Szechuan peppercorns, but you're just gonna want to sprinkle that on. Be generous with it. This is gonna sit in a marinade for a little bit, and it's gonna, so don't be too worried about if you're putting too much or too less. If you're putting too much, just go ahead and shake it off like that. Make sure everything is nice and coated though, so that way you have good coverage on your meats. And I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that into our bowl here. Add 1 lime to your seasoned beef, and make sure you get all that juice out. I like to just squeeze the hell out of it and really just get my fingers in there. Make sure all that lime juice is just incorporated, and then I just get my hand just mix that around there. Interestingly enough, I'm right hand dominant, but I use my left hand a lot to mix things, and I don't know why. We're gonna go ahead and start with our salsa, where we're gonna move on to our salsa now. You're gonna need half of an onion. There you go. This table is super low, and I don't like when tables are super low. I like it waist high. And make sure you take the skin off of your onion. Nothing fancy. We're gonna chop this or blend this up. So just give it a nice little rough chop here. There goes my onion. For a second, that's fine. I got some boiling water over here that I'm just going to add my onion to, which my onion just completely exploded right now. Watch for the splashing boiling hot water. And I got this humongous heirloom tomato from Walmart. Walmart's getting crazy with their produce here, so I'm only going to use about half of this tomato, and about the same size as the onion. Okay. All right. Boom. And I have some tomatillos that I'm gonna place on the plancha and get a nice sear on them. And so that way, here we go. Just gonna place it just like that onto our grill. Interesting. So what I'm gonna do now is real quick is just cut up some tomatoes, slice these in half, leave the seeds in. And then the same thing, put them on the plancha. Alright, so once your tomatillos get a nice char on them, just like that, go ahead and toss that into your boiling water mixture. Get out your fly. Jalapenos need a little bit more time, but they got that. Oh! I lost one. Alright, I think our jalapenos are getting nice and charred here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those into our pan as well. You got tongs. Use your hands if you want to. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic to this, and I think 1 tablespoon will do, but I'm gonna do 2 because I love garlic. Alright, you want to add some oil to your plancha. In one of the restaurants I used to work at, we had a nice flat plancha and flat grill, what they call it. And I would always cook the asada on that, and you weren't supposed to, but I don't follow the rules. So now, one of the most difficult parts of cooking is waiting. We gotta wait for this. We gotta wait for that. We gotta wait. You gotta have patience. And I'm not a very patient person. Another important thing when you're cooking outside, especially, is always have a nice cold one. And missed the trash, but cream soda is my go-to. Oh yeah. So our salsa is pretty much done. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the heat. You can get like a potato masher. You can get an emulsion blender. You can just throw this all into a blender if you want. But I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this, smash it all up, just like that. Our meat is also starting to shrink up a little bit, so that is a good indicator that it is ready to be flipped onto the other side. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice little peek, see if it's getting where I want it to be. Oh yes, look at that. Look at that nice crust, all that. All those seasonings are caramelizing. Green salsas are my favorite salsas. I'm not a big fan of red. I know some people are probably not gonna like this video because I said that right now, but hey, that's okay. We all have our personal preferences. Oh yeah, perfect. Now we're just gonna go ahead and let these rest. And while these are resting, we're gonna cook up our tortillas. So our tortillas right there on the plancha. Let those warm up. We're gonna make ourselves a little bit of a taco like how I would do it in the restaurant or how I remember doing it when I was just a kid, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a couple pieces. This is an extremely hot tortilla. A little bit of your salsa. I know this looks so delicious, so great. Get messy with it. That's fire. Alright guys, there you have it. Some delicious restaurant style carne asada. I hope you enjoy it. I hope your family enjoys it. I hope your friends enjoy it. Whoever you're cooking it for, I hope they enjoy it. And until next time guys, be sure to follow, subscribe, and like this video and share it with the masses so that everyone knows how to make the bomb restaurant style carne asada. So until next time guys, peace out.